Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a review on the movie Rogue One. It just came out. It's such a good movie. I mean, like, it's so good. And before we get into this, I'd like to point out that this is a completely spoiler-free video. And to prove it to you, I'm making one on... Is my camera moving? I think it was. But I'm making a video on Rogue One with spoilers after this video. So anyways, let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing I'd like to start with, an Imperial starfighter coming across the screen. Oh god, if I got the name wrong, don't kill me, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But it starts with one like coming onto screen, and it is the coolest thing because it's like that's how all the originals started, and we don't talk about it. Now, a lot of people are saying, like, oh, it's like the one after 3, it's the one after 3, or, you know, in the timeline, it comes after 3, stuff like that, which it does, don't get me wrong, but not as much comes after 3 as it does before 4. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel like a prequel, it feels like episode 4. It's so good. It has that feeling like you're watching something from the original trilogy. And the thing is, a lot of people, when they watch Star Wars, it's always like happy ending, you know, everything's going fine, nothing too bad. Like, of course, there's, you know, bad bumps, but I mean, like, this whole movie was bad bumps. I mean, the main characters were seriously struggling. They were going through, like, a lot, and it's just, like, amazing how they pull this whole movie together. Because it's just, like, you expect something different than what you get. In a good way. It feels like episode 4, but it has a dark kind of aspect to it because it's not all chipper like the other movies. And I know the other movies did obviously have a serious aspect to it, but they don't really have those like light joking kind of things. It's like a very well put together. Not the other ones are great, well put together, but I mean this one was like serious. I mean like it felt like a mission. It felt like point A to point B stuff. Like you expect Star Wars to be nothing but Jedis and lightsabers and Sith, which is awesome, but this was all about the mission, which I loved. It was absolutely amazing. But it kept all of the things and aspects in cinematic I guess flow of the originals, which was really good in my opinion. Now, what would I rate it? I mean, like, out of all the other ones, like, it's hard because it's not an episode like the other ones are. But, I don't really like the prequels as much as I do the originals. So, personally, it's already way up there. I mean, like, my favorite original movie is Return of the Jedi, where they save Han Solo, Boba Fett, Jabba's Pet. It's just incredible. I love that movie. So that, in my head, is a 10 out of 10 kind of movie. And Rogue One it was more like Empire Strikes Back style. But, so in my opinion, I would personally rate it like 9 out of 10. Given its originality and everything. The other point that's being docked is because it's more modern, I guess, versus original. And a lot of people are like, yeah, but the CGI is so good and everything like that. And it's like, yeah, but nothing's better than the originals. So, I mean, like, it's really because you can't beat the originals. That's why I'm docking a point. But other than that, it's so good. It's basically an original movie in HD. All the fight scenes are really cool. The special effects, everything is just awesome. If you are going to see it and you are, like, iffy about it because of what people are telling you, let me just tell you that it is an incredible movie. But other than that, that's all I really had to say about it. And right now, I'm going to warn everybody who doesn't want any spoilers, any sort of content like spewed out about it, anything that has to do with the movie. They don't want to hear it. I'm warning you now. I'm just gonna do a few like light spoilers. Nothing major. It won't ruin the movie. It won't really ruin any scenes for you. It's just like light stuff that I'd like to mention. And I know some people are really sensitive, like, I didn't want to hear anything, and, like, you spoiled it for me. So, I'm warning you now. Okay. First thing is, it didn't have the opening crawl text, which was like, it was kind of upsetting, but it was still good. It was still good. I mean, it didn't ruin anything. It was just kind of like, you know, you expected to have the opening crawl text, like all the Star Wars movies. The other thing I wanted to mention was they didn't have the Wilhelm yell, and Darth Vader's helmet was a bit thick around here. And I have several points to prove that Darth Vader isn't a spoiler, because he's in all sorts of pictures and trailer and just stuff. They mention him all the time, so I mean, like, that's not a spoiler. But other than that, I mean, it's still an incredible movie. So that's all I really had to say. Go watch it. If anybody says it's bad, then they're just not a good Star Wars fan. Screw that. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe for more content. Make sure you turn on that little notification bell, because a lot of people haven't been getting my notifications and videos lately, and you need to see them because they're good, in my opinion. Anyways, that's it. I'm done ranting. I'm done with all that bullshit. I'm Meep the Fox. Deuces.